Hey, and welcome back to another fun, exciting show on Cheryl's Network Live. And today I have in the studio with me a very special guest, Anita Baim. Anita is from Las Vegas, and she has a really special, interesting, sad story to share with us today. And so, Anita, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you taking the time out. I know that it takes a lot for you to do that with what's going on in your life. And so you've been through some really drastic things in the last how many years?
Yes, it was over 11 years ago, and 5 months to be exact.
Well, you look amazing. I mean, sitting there, you would never know
Thank you.
something happened to you. And so what happened 11 years ago?
Well, it actually was on December 18th of '04.
Mm-hmm.
I ran a real estate company, and I was still in the office at 7 o'clock at night, which was not unusual on a Friday night. And I had a really bad headache all day long. And I was talking to one of my sales associates, and I asked him the same question 3 times. And I didn't know that I asked him the question 3 times. And he said to me, he says, "Anita, are you all right?" And I says, "Yes, why?" And he says, "Well, because you asked me the same question 3 times. And I says, "No, I didn't." And then we kind of got an argument going back and forth a little bit with that. And I just said, Howie, I don't feel very well.
You had a really bad headache, didn't you?
Really bad headache all day long.
Mm-hmm.
It was right up here.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, no matter what I tried.
Before that day, did you have a headache?
I had suffered from headaches a lot. It started when I was in my 30s.
And you were under a huge amount of stress.
Yes, I was.
And what else was going on in your life? Because there was something else that you were doing that caused, because you actually had a massive stroke.
Yes.
That later that night.
Yes. Well, besides having the pressure of running the real estate company and being overworked and far too many agents for one sales manager.
Which happens every day.
Yes. Typically, I should have only had 30 sales associates, and I had 80. And I, plus the office, plus the staff. So I was overworked.
And stress really, as we all know, I mean, stress can honestly kill you.
Yes.
It almost did you.
Yes.
It really almost killed you.
Yes.
And so the message here, I believe, is that you're sharing this message to help people to understand that there's things that they could do to prevent that stress or to deal with that stress, to prevent from happening to them what happened to you.
Yes.
And you're very fortunate because, I mean, you're beautiful, you're very young, you still have many years of your life, and you found some ways that you could really, really get your health back, which is remarkable. But the whole message about the stress, and I think there was something else that you were doing that helped to cause this in your body.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. And it's rather personal, but I like to share it because I want to help other young women that maybe, I don't want them to experience what I experienced.
Especially, well, young and old, but especially young women because...
Yes.
So what was it that you had been doing?
I was on the birth control pill, and I was too old to be on that pill. And I had a gynecologist that did not give me very good advice. And what I've learned since then is women need to be off of the birth control pill by age 35. And if younger, if they can. Because what happens, it thickens your blood unbeknown to you. And that's what happened to me. It started with the headaches. I had constant headaches. I just could not get rid of the headaches all the time, the headaches.
You compound that with stress, with massive stress, and and then you have a disaster.
Yes.
And so really, well, we all know that, that medication, birth control, all those things, none of that's really good for us. But of
Right.
course, you take birth control for obvious reasons.
Right.
But to be taking birth control at an older age
Yes.
is certainly not safe. So that's one great message.
Yes.
And then if you were to share with people, I want you to share with people how they could get a hold of you. So you live here in Las Vegas.
Yes.
And what is your phone number?
My phone number is 702-498-1992. That's 702-498-1992. Feel free to call me anytime. I can tell you so much more about this and what I have done to rehabilitate myself. It's been a long haul.
Excellent. And that's what this whole session is about, is for you to get the message out there that you have some answers for people, that men and women, of how they can actually relieve stress.
Yes.
And of course, there's the birth control message as well. But Anita, you're very lucky to even be alive today.
Yes.
So of course, we know that people are looked after by the Lord, is my belief. And you're here to share this message with others, is my belief as well. And so do contact Anita for further details to what happened to her. She has an amazing story that whether you know someone yourself or whether it's you, she has a message that can help hundreds of thousands of people around the world. And do you have a website as well?
Yes, I do. It's BUYMMFNOW.com. It's bymmfnow.com.
All right, and so there's her phone number and her website that you can go to, and it will be flashed across the screen that you'll be able to see that as well. And so I really thank you so much for coming and sharing your story. It's very personal, and I really appreciate that, and I know that our viewers appreciate that as well. And so I look forward to being able perhaps to follow you in your journey to good health. Would love to interview you again and share your story with people around the world. So thank you so much, and thank you for joining us for another show on Cheryl's Network Live. And have a fabulous day, and we will see you next time.